bitch.
Extra honest, extra unbiased, but a little bit shady. Go ahead, like and subscribe.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Del and you're here to be extra with Del. If you're new to my channel, I must let you know that I blog back beauty pageants yearly and talk to you guys about my extra honest, extra unbiased opinions about the queens and my grand queens. Today, we will be gagging over the 15 queens that I thought looked really, really fabulous during Miss Grand International opening / sashing ceremony last night. And you guys, there was some disappointments, there was some surprises, and I'm not sure. Did I love the sashing? I wish it was a bit more grand-ish, but I'm assuming that there's gonna be more. I mean, we know that there's gonna be more events happening, but for the sashing ceremony, I kind of expected more. It kind of felt a little bit low budget, but maybe they're putting in all their budget for Miss Universe rather than Miss Grand International. I hope that's not the case, because that's what we love about Miss Grand International is the production, the extraness, and we want to live up to that, and how are we supposed to, the theme is kind of like this Mission Impossible type of theme, and I'm not really seeing that here. So I wish there was a little bit of this theme going on that we've been seeing in their Instagram, the official Instagram of Miss Grand International. So I kind of wish we were seeing a little bit of those kind of like the themes and stuff like that, but that's okay. Anyways, queens, these are the 15 queens that really took my breath away. Obviously, as higher we get, that means these are the queens that we're really putting them in a chokehold. So anyways, queens, buckle up and let's take a look at the 15 queens that I thought looked fabulous and presented themselves in a very grand way during Miss Grand International sashing ceremony. So let's go. Let's start with number 15. It's going to be Miss Grand Czech Republic. All right, Czech Republic. Let's check her out, you guys. Really beautiful girl, very minimal makeup. Love the dress. She's very tall, love the body. I mean, her standing, she like towers Miss Grand International 2024 𝐈𝐧𝐭𝐞𝐫𝐧𝐚. Look at her, she's really beautiful. One call out I have for Miss Grand Czech Republic is that she looks too natural. As I said in the beginning, you guys, she looks too young. And again, she needs, I mean, it's a good thing when I'm saying this. She needs a lot of makeup because she tends to look very natural and very like demure. So it's Miss Grand. So we love a little, Miss Grand loves a little bit of sexiness here and there. So I just think she needs to tone up the makeup, which is a good thing. I can't do that because my face cannot handle it. But when she has more makeup on, that's where she gets elevated. So I hope Miss Czech Republic really, really take advantage of the very fact that she's very beautiful and that her face can carry a makeup really well, okay? For that number 15 spot is going to be Miss Grand Costa Rica. I know, she really surprised me, you guys. Cristel Gomez. Oh, it's Costa Rica. Yes, girl, love this girl, you guys. Love what she was wearing. Love the bun with like the hardware around it. The breasting, okay? She is channeling Miss Grand Kosovo. And I love the dress. I love how she looks. I love this look for Miss Grand Costa Rica. Seriously, I'm so impressed by her. I was like, wow, there's some queens, once they like get styled properly, they can look incredible. During her departure, I wasn't really paying attention to her. Then I saw the sashing ceremony and how she looked. And she has this very grand, vivacious, sexy vibe about her. Plus she's got boobs, okay? But her breasts, we can tell that they're fake. But at the same time, at least they're somewhat tasteful versus like Miss Grand Kosovo. She really surprised me, guys. She was really stunning in my eyes. For that number 13 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand Peru. Oh yes, Peru, Flavia Lopez. I love this girl, you guys. She's really starting to grow on me. I think she has a lot of charm about her. I love like the way she sounds. Love this mini dress on her with that peplum train. So cute. This is a fabulous dress on her, you guys. Love the hair. I wish the hair was a little bit more volumized. She was so cute, like standing next to 𝐆𝐫𝐚𝐽. There was just something really charming about Miss Grand Peru that I really enjoyed. And she's really gorgeous, you guys. There's really, you know, you either have that X factor and that charm, or you don't. And for Miss Grand Peru, Flavia, girl, I love ya, okay? Because she's got that X factor, and I love that. You've got charm, Peru, and I'm loving you right now, okay? For the number 12 spot is going to be Miss Grand Cuba. All right, Dailin Rodriguez with her little waves, okay? Love that clean bun. It's not giving Timu bun, okay? It is big, but we love that. We're in Thailand. They love that bun in Thailand. The dress, the top part of the bodice of the dress is fabulous, but the skirt part is a little bit on the low budget. So it kind of, I wish she wore something more elegant. But nonetheless, I thought she was one of the queens that looked really beautiful. And I was blown away how beautiful Miss Grand Cuba is. And she tends to be really cutesy and sweet and stuff like that, but not here. She was more of like, a beauty queen, and we love a beauty queen, all right? Okay. Miss Grand Cuba Dailin, you were absolutely stunning during the Sashing Ceremony. For that number 11 spot is going to be Miss Grand France. All right, France. Wow. Elisa Eva Miss Sunshine. Okay, I can't pronounce her like last name, but I think it's Miss Sunshine. Love the dress on her, you guys. She's gorgeous. I was like, damn, okay, she's gorgeous. As you guys know, during the headshots, I was like, do we love her? Do we not love her? And now I can kind of confirm that we love her. She's a goddess, you guys. Look at this girl. She is giving grand aesthetic, and I am loving it. Love the hair. She was just oozing sexiness, fierceness, and there's something really calm and sophisticated, but yet grand about her. So I was loving Miss Grand. I was like, okay, girl, you better give it, okay? And she also one of the queens that has the X factor, or as they say in French, je ne sais quoi, okay? All right, Miss Grand France, keep doing what you're doing. That was a gorgeous presentation, darling. For that number 10 spot, it's going to be Sawadika 𝐷𝐿, Miss Grand Thailand. I am loving Miss Grand Thailand in her traditional Thai dress. Loving the clean hair, the bun. She's very sophisticated in this. She really wanted to depict a sophisticated, I was gonna say trans woman. She's not trans, she's a biological woman. I meant to say like she really wanted to really give us sophisticated, one and only, but sophisticated Thai woman, okay? And she did that. So 𝐷𝐿, I cannot wait for this girl to show us more, because 𝐷𝐿 is one of those Thai queens that are just super talented, both in like her catwalk as well as her dancing skills. She's all about the movement. So I cannot wait for her to strut her stuff, because the face and the gorgeousness is there. So I think she may have tanned herself a little bit. And I think that's a good move for Miss Grand Thailand, because I think it's more appealing universally. So I'm loving that presentation by Miss Grand Thailand. For that number 9 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand España, Aitana Carolina Jimenez. Wow. So I really love the top part of her her suiting. But the pants it's a little bit low budget, you guys, and I think it needs some steaming. But I'm not sure why she chose this outfit, but the face. So we've seen her a lot with her hair up in a bun and stuff like that. But I actually think she looks way better and younger and fresher with her hair down. So I was loving Miss Spain. Her introduction was energetic. She's got a beautiful face, you guys. The face guard, not declining, and it's just to die for, honestly. So Miss Spain, keep working at Miss Spain, and keep that hair down too, because you look really exquisite, or just really grand queen-ish when you have your hair down, Miss Grand Spain. So keep doing your thing, girl, okay? Keep surprising us. For that number 8 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand Ghana. Miss Grand Ghana, of course, Faith Maria Porter. Yes, girl, she can hold those notes, and we love that. Oh, look at CJ Opiazza. She's already dancing. I can't with CJ Opiazza. She's back to normal. She doesn't have all those lip fillers anymore. But Ghana in this long sleeve nude illusion dress with fringe at the opening of the sleeve, the mock neck, the short hair, the voice. It's perfection, you guys. She was absolutely giving us grand. See, that's what I'm saying, you guys. When you go to grand, you have to still have those elements of being extra, okay? Because we love extra, okay? Miss Grand Ghana, you are looking fabulous, sounding fabulous. Could she be the Miss Grand voice? I hope so, you guys. She has an incredible voice. I've heard her sing, I've seen it, I've heard it on her, as I was stalking her on Instagram. So Miss Grand Ghana keeps surprising us not only with that beauty, but that voice also, girl. Sing Whitney Houston. Sing Whitney Houston. And I will always shade you. For that number 7 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand Tanzania. Wow. So she was so close to be in my like top 10 early favorites, but I wasn't so sure. But she was already on my radar, you guys. But I wasn't wrong. She's kind of stunning. I was gagging when I saw her, especially like with that big Diana Ross type of hair. It's so gorgeous, you guys. That is a stunning African queen, you guys. I was like, wow. She looks even better now than like when we saw her during her departure, as well as her Instagram. She stood next to CJ and she looked like a queen. I mean, Tanzania has really done something different because she is, from a country that's not really like a powerhouse, but she is powering through that by just being super stunning. That face of hers, the feminine face of hers, but there's still like sort of like this fierceness and like gorgeousness and like grandness type of beauty. I can't explain this grandness beauty, but it's like a combination of fierceness and sexiness and like, I don't know, just like so sophistication that's just only grand queens possess, to be quite honest, Same with CJ Opiazza, very similar, that like there's that sexy, there's a flamboyance, gorgeousness about their beauty also. And definitely Tanzania is definitely giving that gorgeous girl. Tanzania, you should be proud of this girl. For the number 6 spot, it's Miss Grand Indonesia. For that number 7 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand Indonesia, Vina Torres. You guys, she looks like a dragon queen with that dragon scale dress she's wearing. She's obviously one of the really stunning queens this year. But this is Miss Grand International, you guys. But I really love that dress she's wearing, you guys. That kind of like dragon scale inspired, and with like the fringe, with the gold detail at the chest. Love the hair. She's a really stunning girl, but she needs to turn it up. This is Miss Grand International. The fashion is just as important. Like, you have to be extra. Your gorgeousness will not take you there. Miss Grand International Indonesia, Vina, I love you. I like you. I think you're a really stunning girl, but you gotta give it more, you guys. She sounded a little bit tired, honestly, and we need like that, like vivaciousness, and we like, this isn't Miss Universe, so be loud, be like proud, and just be over the top in a very tasteful manner. Be grand, Vina, okay? Because look, you weren't even invited to the dinner, so you have to really now have to work it out and make sure you're standing out in every minute and every second of the event, okay, girl? So, because if you don't, nobody's gonna notice you. Papa Nawat's not gonna notice you. I'm not gonna notice you. No one else is gonna put you in their top spot for Miss Grand International. So take that gorgeousness to the next level, okay, Miss Grand Indonesia? And for all you Indonesian fans, start voting for her. You lazy people. Stop protesting outside and start voting for Vina. I'm just kidding. You guys, Indonesia, you can't do it. You can't say we did it if you're not helping her, okay? For the number 5th spot, I'm a little bit disappointed because I wanted to put her in my number 1. It's Miss Grand Guatemala. Guatemala, Ana Sofia. So I think she looked really, really stunning in this gold dress. I love the chest part of the bodice. She looks really, really stunning. Like, she looks like a very, very expensive Christmas gift. She looked like a beautiful queen wrapped up in this foil fabric. Love the hair, very Thai vibes. But there was just something off about her when she was posing and when she was introducing herself, as if she was drunk. Was Miss Grand International Guatemala drunk or something? There was something off, but maybe she's jet lagged. I'm not really sure what's happening there, but there was something really strange about her introduction. Like, she's like, Guatemala. I don't know. I mean, that's how I look or sound when I'm drunk. So that's kind of what I thought. But one thing we cannot dispute is the stunningness of Miss Grand Guatemala, you guys. She looked really, really stunning. She's definitely, to me, she is like one of like the most stunning queens that nobody, I feel like everybody will agree that she's like one of the more stunning queens this year at Miss Grand International. And that kind of proves it, you guys. She's not just photogenic or telegenic, but yeah, really, really stunning. Besides her Instagram photos and videos where she looked really stunning also, she also looks stunning like this. So Guatemala, work on like the presentation, darling. I don't know what that was. If you're drunk, don't drink too much or drink later, girl, okay? For the number 4th spot, it's going to be Miss Grand Philippines. Okay, girl, she was extra, extra, extra. She is, I can't, she's a gay guy. I can't deal. She probably hung out with a bunch of gay guys before going to Miss Grand Thailand, Miss Grand in Thailand, because that was not Emma Tiglau. That was Manny Tiglau. Okay, I'm just kidding. That was some gay guy in her. I can't. Love the hood moment, and then it became a shawl. That was fabulosity, you guys. I love it. I wish she changed her hair a little bit. I wish her hair was more like tied in a bun, tied back in a bun, okay? And that would have been really, really stunning too. But nonetheless, I thought she actually worked it out. One call out I have is that she tends to look a little bit mature. I think it's because her face can't really handle a lot of makeup. There are some faces like that can't handle a lot of makeup. So maybe simplify her makeup rather than having too much. The red lips, a little too much for her, I think. So, but the eyes are great. The lips can definitely make you look old. I tell people all the time, lips, eyebrows, all of that can make a difference, you guys. And hairline, okay? You guys know I'm not a big fan of Miss Grand Philippines, but we have to be extra honest, extra unbiased, and she looked fabulous, so grand, okay? And then her and CJ were having a moment over there. CJ, don't be biased, okay? For the number 3 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand Mexico. Mexico, Montserrat Villalba. She is looking absolutely gorgeous, red on red, you guys. And then she was just in such a grand mode, even when she was walking down. I was like, you better work it out, girl. She wants to win. She knows that she's my number 1 first. She's my number 1 pick for my top favorites, early favorites. So she's like, I'm gonna work it out. And I love that she did not forget that the one and only pose, okay? So love that for Miss Grand Mexico. She was looking gorgeous, standing next to CJ, and she was still working it and looking fabulous. And there's just something about Mexico that you're just, oh my God, she's gorgeous. I'm loving her, and you're definitely captivated when she is presenting her gorgeousness to us. So she definitely has an factor the X, okay? X factor, okay? So keep doing you, I forgot her name, Montserrat Villalba, Miss Grand Mexico, because you're looking like a grand queen right now, honestly. For the number 2 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand Puerto Rico. All right, Rahi Figueroa Colon. So gorgeous, you guys. That dress she's wearing also suited her so perfectly. I love the two-tone of the dress. I love the lilac combination of millennial pink. And I love the side swoop hair. The makeup just complements her sexiness. It's not too much. It's like, oh, 𝐷𝐷𝐿 tapped her in the butt. That was sexual harassment. No wonder Rachel Gupta was right. Or no, those people that were complaining about Rachel Gupta's sexual harassment allegation. It is true. There is gonna be a lot. I'm just kidding. Puerto Rico, you better sue CJ for that, okay? I'm kidding, you guys. There's really not much we can say about Miss Grand Puerto Rico, but like perfection. Love Miss Grand Puerto Rico. Super strong this year. Beautiful face. And she was in grand mode the whole time. Like the way she was strutting towards 𝐶J Piazza, as well as the way she was like hugging her. I know it sounds ridiculous, but everything that she did was just like, love her. Love. For the #1 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand United Kingdom.
Miss Grand United Kingdom.
Love it. I mean, she flipped it and she was like one and only. The dress looks absolutely stunning on her. The re-dyed, she dyed her hair to make it even more red and it looks incredible. The shininess. I love the side swoop of the hair. I'm loving this pink dress on her, you guys. I love the asymmetry. I love that she didn't forget to utilize the cape to be as her accessory to her introduction. So that was grandness of it all, darling. I was really gagging over Harriet Lane presentation, you guys. She's a really beautiful girl. The body, her height. And it's just so gorgeous and unique. That's what I love about Miss Grand United Kingdom, is that she's got a uniqueness about her that is something that we don't really see often. A redhead queen that's kind of almost reminiscent of like a very young Nicole Kidman. So that's kind of what I see, you know. No shade to Nicole Kidman, okay? We still love you, Nicole Kidman, but she reminds me of like a young Nicole Kidman. And Nicole Kidman, young Nicole Kidman, super stunning. And that's what I'm seeing at Miss Grand United Kingdom. She was exuding, embodying united grandness, okay? So amazing, Harriet. I'm loving you, and hopefully other vloggers and other fans out there are seeing the magic that's happening with Miss Grand United Kingdom, because she's got it going on, okay? Let me use my accent. She's got it going on, okay? And that's about it, queens. First and foremost, thank you so much, you guys, for reacting and gagging with me over the 15 queens that were looking fabulous during the Sashing Ceremony presentation. CJ, we saw CJ's face. It's not very botched, so I'm glad she didn't touch up. It was just a sabotage from the Vietnamese makeup artist to make her look like a drag queen with big lip fillers, okay? Damn, like I had no idea makeup can make you look like that, like very ridiculously surgically altered. And it looks like CJ is back to her old face. Or did they finally settle? I don't know, you guys, but CJ was looking gorgeous, you guys. And the queens were looking gorgeous. United Kingdom, I'm a big fan of her right now. Puerto Rico, Philippines is definitely proving me wrong, and I'm like, damn it. Because you guys know, I also cover and watch Miss Grand Philippines, and I thought she only won because she's kind of like a celebrity in the Philippines, and she's like an anchor. So, you know, and also the sponsors are all from the Philippines, so I'm a little bit worried about that. You know, I of course I want the Philippines to do well, but I want Philippines to do well, not because they, you know, not because of biasness. I want them to do well. For instance, like 𝐶J Piazza, she won on her merits. You know what I'm saying? Well, she became first runner-up on her merits, and then she was given the crown when Rachel Gupta resigned. And then Mexico, she's very consistent, and so I'm really loving that. Guatemala, you guys know I've been gagging over her beauty for the last few videos. But it was just her demeanor, her mannerism was just so strange, but nonetheless, it's really stunning. I love Indonesia also. I think she is definitely a force to be reckoned with. I'm not sure if she's waiting a little bit later to really catch people's attention. But then, you know, 𝐆𝐫𝐚𝐽 did the same thing last year. 𝐆𝐫𝐽𝐽 didn't really have much time to prepare herself though. But I remember 𝐆𝐫𝐽𝐽 last year starting out very unprepared, not really giving. And then she kind of, towards the middle of the competition, she pressed on the pedal and just accelerated. And I think that's probably maybe what Indonesia is doing. But if I'm Indonesia, you better give it every time, girl, because the Philippines, she's not bad looking. She's pretty gorgeous. She's also somebody who wants to win. So, you know, you have to really keep an eye out on these queens that are giving grand, delicious grandness, Indonesia. So you have to be grand, okay? And Indonesia, you did it. You didn't. You did not vote for her to be top 10, okay? Dinner with Nawad. So that's worrying to me. So I think Indonesia, you better start like voting for Vina, because she has a chance to win, but if you're not supporting her, Nawad's gonna love that, because, you know, we love Tanzania. Surprised me so much. Although I already knew that she had it in her. But Ghana, Tanzania, both these African queens are just, whoo, pull a surprise for us, both of you African queens, because we love to see that. Spain, she just needs to change up the wardrobe. Thailand, I'm sure she's got more stuff up her sleeve. France came out of nowhere and she was like, France! But then Cuba needs to step it up. Also, Peru starting to really like Peru. Costa Rica, another surprise. Czech Republic, put more makeup on, girl. It's a good thing that you could put makeup on and not look clownish. So that's about it, you guys. Who are you guys' favorites during the Sashing Ceremony? Who surprised you, and who is the clear standout right now? Give us your top 5 favorites in the comment box below, so we can have a conversation and gag over who our queens are. Start a war in the comment box if you want. I'm sure, whatever. And that's about it, you guys. So more to come, you guys. More events and more recapping of day 2, perhaps, in a little bit. I'm also gonna go probably, I'm definitely gonna go live for the finale also. Definitely keep an eye out on that, you guys, okay? All right, queens, that's about it. Like and subscribe, because some of you guys are not subscribing, so do that. And as always, as we say in this channel, stay beautiful and stay extra, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.